me some more piles here, kind of loosened up and cut and roughed in a little bit, but now we're gonna jump in the loader and just do some grading for a little while and see. This is probably roughed up about 6 inches deep, so it'll be real easy to kind of cut and grade it off. I got more clay and rock back here that I'm trying to kind of shove in that hole, and then I'll take some of this stuff with more dirt and blend in there. But I think this should be about shaped up. I mean, it's gonna have a little bit of a, I don't know if you'd call it like a crown or a mound or whatever up to that tree, but I think I kind of blended out far enough that it'll all kind of look like it's supposed to be. Grade and push some of it in there, and then I'll just jump out and see if I like how it looks, and then we'll go from there if I need to kind of scratch or bring any more in. But since I just kind of do everything by eye, I just kind of get it and grade it until I'm happy with where it's at, and then we'll tune it up and then try to spread what we have of our topsoil over here. Probably on the worst spots. It's pretty decent dirt up there. I may need a little bit more of it around this junk down here to get some grass to grow back in there. But I think the loader's warmed up now, so let's get to grading. this morning. I don't know if I did my walk around. It's getting dark too early, so I don't think I finished or walking around kind of my progress from yesterday, but got everything cut around that tree, backfilled, kind of rough graded. There's a little bit more I'm going to touch up. I brought the preparator. I may run over some of this and kind of get the big rocks off. I got a pile down there of junk. I may just take it back in the woods or dig a hole and bury those and get rid of them, and clean that spot up. And then my better stuff, or I guess I'm calling the topsoil here, I'll start now pushing over here. Probably start my way at the top and slope this down. I just try to kind of cut it and blend it in, make it easy to mow, make it look like it kind of belongs. The tree's up a little high, but I mean, I think it'll look all right. Well, yeah, this is the junk I need to sift through and get rid of the rocks, but kind of blends it all back in here. So yeah, really it's shaping up pretty nice and it should be easy to mow. Well, like I said, we'll get got it warming up. I'm gonna take the 2150 and grab the few trees I got laying there, put them back on there. I don't know, I may try to see if I can light them up. I don't really have any dead stuff, but then get them out of the way and start moving the dirt over there, and then kind of doing my final grade over all the areas, and then this big spot right here, and this one should be a wrap. So I'm hoping to get this thing knocked out by this afternoon. We got rain rolling in tonight, all day tomorrow, and then storms on Sunday, so I doubt they get it seeded by then, which is probably good if they hold off, because chances are it'll be a monsoon and then just wash all their seed and stuff away. But I'm still going to try to get what dirt I've got here spread out and graded the way it needs to be, and then if I need to, I can kind of come back and touch it up before they seed. But that's our plan for today. Do all of our finish work and cleanup work, so let's get to it. We're here to around our trees. This is actually shaped up a little better than I thought it was after looking at it this morning. It was pretty dark at like 6:45 last night when I was trying to finish it up, but and like I told them, it's probably going to settle a little bit and they want to add a little bit of dirt to it. I don't know, next year after we get, it'd be good for the winter time to let it rain and freeze and thaw and everything else on it. But it's going to be a whole lot better than what it was, and I'll still be able to mow it even the way it is. Love this progressive thumb. I'll just come back for you. I gotta get that little pile. I may try to see if I can get these to light up today. I got some diesel encouragement over there in the truck. I think there's a couple chunks of deadwood in the brush. I know he said he can burn it, but I don't know. I just like to leave everything nice and clean. Once I get all these out of the way, then I can grade out around all the trees. Should have probably brought the loppers with me to cut off some roots. I love that sound. time that it was pretty wet over here, and I hated to plug up for it, which I kind of ended up tearing it up anyway, so oh well. Get this junk to light up. It does, it won't take long to burn. But alright, we'll go look at that, and then I'll see if the loader's warmed up enough, and I guess do a little final touching up, and then start spreading the topsoil. do a quick walk around while it's still light enough to see on the camera. But I think this is pretty much the finished product. Still got some roots and stuff like that I think he's going to come out here with maybe some loppers and try to cut off. But that pile of topsoil went a little further than I thought. It's still got a lot of gravel and junk in it, but when I prepped it, I think I went 3 different directions. Went this back and forth this way, and then angle going this way, and then I finished it off kind of angling that to try to fill in, you know, the low spots and cut off the high spots and stuff like that. But I gotta walk around and get some junk like that. But yeah, it turned out really nice. I'm happy with how everything kind of came out. I think they're gonna try to throw some rye on it. They may look at trying to get a couple loads of actual good topsoil. I don't know about the winter time, maybe in the spring, because I'm sure it's gonna settle and stuff like that. But yeah, it looks completely different than what it did starting out. This is kind of the view back by the pool. This is where the big group of trees. It's kind of hard. I didn't stand back far enough and take a before picture, but it just, I don't know, it looks completely different than what it did, so it's hard to gauge what it looked like before. I can't wait to get the door back on my loader, so I'll have to be eating dirt. Kind of reminded me back when I had my case. But yeah, this is what it looks like now. So a lot bigger, more usable yard.